Today we're going to be using the Prismo from Fellow. This is something I've been wanted to try out for quite some times. I've been using the Aeropress for quite some times. Really enjoy the Aeropress. I think it's a really nice piece of equipment. It's very versatile, it's easy to clean, it's easy to use, and it makes great coffee. Not sure, I wouldn't say it makes an espresso, for various reasons. The first one is it's really hard to have 9 bars on an espresso, which is around 300 kg of force on an espresso, which is technically not possible. I think so, not for me at least. So I think the espresso is around 0.50, less than a bar, which is 11 to 22 kg really. And these attachments, it's gonna help to actuate the pressure within the Aeropress to get something closer to an espresso. So this is something I wanted to find out and I wanted to try. This is made by the company called Fellow, which is the same company as this kettle over there, which I also made a review, an unboxing and review on my channel, so you can check out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a coffee, we're gonna make an espresso. We'll put the recipe down below, and I will give you, I wouldn't really give you, but I'm gonna tell you what I really think and whether it's worth it, whether you should get one, and whether we'll actually use it myself. And yeah, let's find out, I guess. Hi, my name is François from the French Review. Welcome to my channel where we talk about coffee, tech and lifestyle. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you don't miss anything. And you also help me to support this channel to make more content for you. So if you've got any content idea, please do let me know. Before we dive in, what do you think of the Aeropress and the Prismo? Is that something you use, you don't use? Is that something you would use? And let me know why. First things, we're gonna make an espresso style together using the Aeropress and these attachments. I will leave the recipe down below as well, so if you wanna have a try, let me know what you think about this recipe. Great, so we're now ready. For this recipe, we're gonna use 90 grams of coffee grinded. We are going to use the Aeropress without these attachments and no pepper, filter pepper. But we're going to use these Fellow attachments from the Fellow press. Here, as you can see, so you've got the metal filter, which is branded by Fellow. Then you've got these attachments. So to give you a big example of what it looks like compared to the standard one. So on the standard one, you've got obviously a lot of holes. On this one, you just go a valve, so one hole basically. I'm going to get rid of the plunger. Add the metal filter in the attachment and then try to lock it in. Okay. First things, this is not easy. This is really tough. So as you can see, if I take the standard one, just put it in, and that's it, nice and easy, very tight, and it works. On this one, let's try without the, it's also really hard to get a bit tricky to get the filter back. All right, so without the filter metal, the metal filter, it's really easy to put this, and it does work perfectly. However, when we add this metal filter, it's then really hard. I actually can't close it. Well, I haven't got the strength, but even if I do try to force it, I might not be able to remove it. So the first things, it's really hard. It doesn't really fit. All right, so now what we're gonna do is pour 90 grams of coffee. I'm gonna shake it a bit. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add 60 milliliters of water in around 10 seconds. Then we're going to stir it for another 10 seconds, give it another 10 seconds to just to brew together, and then we're going to extract the coffee. So for the water, we're going to use a Fellow kettle. So if you haven't heard about this piece of equipment before, you can check one of my videos. I made a review, unboxing and review video on this kettle. Then we're going to give you a stir for 10 seconds. And now we're going to extract the coffee and see what it looks like, what it tastes like. And if it's harder or better or easier to actually do it. Voila. Now we're going to test the coffee. So this is the exact same recipe I've done previously with the Aeropress, which is on my first video on the Aeropress. I would put it down up there. And I do like this recipe. This is absolutely not great. Too much acidity. Yeah, didn't really enjoy that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try to untie these attachments and see how easy it is. Doesn't get messy. So there is a bit of coffee around here, which is normal, I would say. It's same as the standard one. It wasn't too hard to remove it, but I suspect I wasn't able to put it in entirely, filter. So as you can see here, you have to clean it obviously. Then you've got the filter on each side, which you might have to clean. And then we've got the coffee puck here. Nice coffee puck, still warm. Right, this was a recipe. I'm gonna try the coffee again. Honest opinion, what do I think about that? Would I buy it again? Probably no. And the main reason why is it's really expensive. It's actually too expensive. I can't really justify to have something that costs as much as the Aeropress itself. It's really hard to justify. It's also, it doesn't fit perfectly. It should fit. You would expect something actually fit better. It's really hard to put it on and to remove it. I guess I was able to remove it quite easily because I didn't force it, but it wasn't great. Second thing is you obviously have more things to clean. So the filter, you will have to clean the filter. It might not be easy to pull the filter off the attachments all the time. So that's something you want to bear in mind. In terms of coffee, I've done this exact same recipe, same ground beans, same ground size, same quantity, same amount of water last time when I tried the Aeropress. I think this cup was too much acidity for me. Didn't really enjoy it. It's not the type of coffee I like. I think if I have to choose between the two, I think it was much better with the pepper filter and the standards cap for the Aeropress. The reason why is I found the coffee, I thought the coffee had more body. It was softer, smoother, and no acidity at all. And I think it was really nice. So I would definitely stick to the pepper and this cap. The last thing is, if you want something where the coffee doesn't drip through the cap while you brew your coffee, you've got two options. The first one is to do an inverted method. The second one is to buy this. Is it worth it? Do I prefer to do would I rather go for an inverted method? Probably yes. Once again, can't really justify to have to pay this price just for that. Yeah, so honest opinion, would I buy it? No. Would I use it? Not really. It's too expensive for me. It's not something I would use. I'm more than happy to use this standard cap, which fits perfectly. It's easier to clean. Filter, pepper, same things, and it just, for me, for my taste, makes better coffee, or coffee I actually prefer. And what about you? What do you prefer? Do you prefer the standard cap with pepper filter? Or would you rather pay an extra $25 or £28 to have the Fellow Prismo attachments with the metal filter? Which one would you go for and why? Let me know and leave your comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss anything, and it also helps me to support this channel and to create more content for you. Thank you.